What is up, everybody? It is me, Donnie B, in the house. Welcome back. Good to see you. Welcome in on Sunday, September 19th, 2021. You know what? Where did summer go, man? Summer's gone. It's gone forever. 2021 summer's gone forever anyway. I guess this week is the first day of fall. Man, they already got the stuff at the grocery store. They got the Halloween decorations up and, you know, Thanksgiving stuff's cut. Man, just, dude, relax. Just, calm down, people. Let's just take our time. It seems like everything's just going faster and faster, don't it? It's kind of crazy. Anyway, hey, how y'all doing? Everybody good? Good to see you. Welcome back in on a Sunday. Football Sunday, everybody. Get ready. We got some football this afternoon. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time. Anyway, let's jump right in. I got a lot to talk about today, man. Let's jump right on in. All right, so first of all, welcome in. Glad y'all are here. Glad everybody's here. I want to throw some shout outs to everybody that signed up this week. Man, thank y'all so much. I really appreciate that everybody's coming over and wanting to hang out with us and do stuff and learn stuff and grow and become, you know, and hopefully y'all are enjoying the community. I see some of y'all out there asking some really good questions, and I almost got stumped this week. I actually had to check something else before I got back to the answer. I didn't just like pop it off my head like I normally do. So thank you for that one. You kind of almost got me. Not really, but you almost got me. If I hadn't, had access to the interweb, I would have maybe missed out on that. Anyway, I'm glad y'all are here, man. Thank you so much. Hey, I want to throw something else out there to you. Some friends of ours have been doing this awesome podcast. They actually do it here in our studio, and these guys are amazing. They're a lot of fun to listen to, a lot of fun to hang out with. It's called Ladies in Production Podcast, or LIPP podcast. You go search for them on YouTube. Watch them. They look good. They sound great. They got some great stories. It's all these ladies that are in the production industry and animators, film people, audio people, whatever, animation. It's a lot. It's very interesting. It's a lot of fun. This is like their first show coming back after being shut down for such a long time. But anyway, go look for LIPP podcast on YouTube. Ladies in Production Podcast. There you go. This week we got some cool stuff coming up in the studio this week. We got a ADR session coming up. ADR stands for Automated Dialogue Replacement. We're going to be basically replacing some dialogue that's on a film. It's an interesting process. If you guys have never been part of it, never seen it, it's a lot of fun. The actors got to watch the movie basically and re-say the lines properly or better, or without a dog barking in the background or a helicopter or something flying overhead. You know what I mean? So that's why we do ADRs, to replace some sound that didn't quite make it on the recording when they were filming. So anyway, we got that coming up this week. That's gonna be fun. And then the typical students coming through, and the in-person students coming through, and then we got I got a couple of sessions booked. Nothing really major yet. Nothing really. Seems like the studio books around Mondays. Mondays is a good day for the studios to start booking up for the week. Anyway, well, we'll see what's going on. So anyway, look, today, man, I'm going to throw something out there for y'all today. I've got some information which is kind of like, it's coming from the new course. I think y'all are going to really like the new course. It's really coming together nicely. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying putting it together and making it work for you. So basically in today's segment on the podcast, I want to talk to you about what we do as freelance engineers and producers. Not necessarily just the actual doing of the work, how an equalizer works, how a compressor. There's plenty of videos out there on YouTube to find out. Y'all go look at that. We do that too, but not right now. Today we're talking about how we actually do our business, how we get business, how we keep business, how we go about it, how we do our taxes. Man, this is a big thing. It's kind of personal for me. So let's I want to really teach you guys how to do your taxes and do them kind of like the big boys, like Apple and Tesla and Amazon, Google, Walmart. They don't pay income tax. Why should you? Not that they don't pay income tax, and not that you shouldn't pay income tax, but you should do your taxes like the big boys. I mean, let's be a business and get it done. You know what I'm saying? So, who's this kind of stuff for? This stuff's going to be kind of for the freelance business owner. that's just maybe getting started, maybe doesn't know that much about business, such as myself. Somebody, you may not be a tax expert. You might not be you might not be a consultant in the money department. You might not even have a bank account. I don't know. I mean, I personally don't. It don't matter, So anyway, this is for the freelance business owner that may not know how to handle things such as taxes and accounting and invoicing and customer relations management and stuff like that. I mean, you may not know this stuff. Marketing. You may not know these kind of things. So that's what this stuff is for. That's who this is for. The problem is that these things aren't taught in schools, man. Kids coming up today, they don't get this in school. They just don't. It doesn't get taught. Life skills this kind of life skills don't get taught. So yeah, look, I'm going to give you the tools and the knowledge that you kind of need to navigate this and to get it done as a small business owner or freelance engineer, freelance producer. Basically, you are a small business owner at that point. Once we get into this, you're going to see what I'm talking about. But because it's just you doing work. Whether you're a sole proprietor or doing it as an LLC, it doesn't matter. We're gonna talk more about the differences between sole proprietor and LLC in a later segment. But for now, that's kind of irrelevant now because it's just you doing work. You know what I mean? So anyway, you might be thinking, hey, dude, this stuff you can't do that. This ain't gonna work. I mean, you can't do it that way. You're gonna get busted, bro. You're gonna get fined. You're gonna go to jail. Man, you kind of can't do it that way. Well, let me tell you my story. Okay, so anyway, as a young freelancer, man, I was just getting started in the world, basically for myself, working for myself, basically. Without realizing it, I was a small business owner. I didn't even understand it. Because I had not been taught these basic life skills in school or passed down from generation to generation via grandparents and parents. They just didn't do this. I mean, my parents, coming up, I only saw my parents go to work. They went to work, they came home, made dinner, washed laundry, raised kids. That was it. That was the normal, man. That's all I kind of knew, right? So here I am now. I'm a grown-ass man living on my own. I moved out to Los Angeles from a really small town, and now I'm in the big city, and now I've got to learn how to deal with this stuff, okay? So basically what happened, man, now look, I was an idiot. Hindsight, right? I was an idiot. Basically, I found myself in a pickle with the Internal Revenue Service, and it wasn't pretty, it wasn't fun, but I did learn a lot via my research, via me figuring stuff out. I learned a lot, and I'm here to pass this information along to you right now. Okay, so simply put, look, I knew what I was doing was wrong, and it's basic information. You don't just not claim your taxes because it's cash money. Okay, I just basically I worked for the guy. I worked for this guy for a whole year, basically. We were touring and when I wasn't touring, when we weren't out on the road, the guy would pay me to work around in his studio just to keep me on retainer kind of thing. So when the tour came up, we were ready to go. So the year was it was 1989. Okay, I worked for this guy pretty much the whole year. He paid me cash. And I just assumed, hey, why do I have to claim this, man? It's cash. Nobody knows about this. You know what I mean? So actually, even more of an idiot, I just didn't claim taxes that year. Like, I didn't make any money. I'm like, I didn't make any money. All the money I made was cash, so y'all don't need to know about that. But, yeah, don't do that. Maybe not do that ever again, and maybe don't do that. Just, by the way, try not to do that. Always file. Even if you don't make any money, you should file your taxes. I think there is a limit. Look, disclaimer, man, I am not an expert in tax. I'm not a tax expert. I'm not an attorney. I don't know anything about anything. I have just figured it out, and I understand it, and it makes sense to me, and it's worked for me for 30 years. So I'm just giving you my opinion, okay? So this is simply my opinion, okay? So, all right, so I worked for the guy in 1989. And then in 1996, the guy got audited for the year 1989. The IRS can go back 7 years and audit you from 7 years ago. Okay, so it took the IRS a few years to track me down, but now it's like 1998. So it took them about 10 years to find me, right? They came and knocked on my door. The IRS came and knocked on my door, and now they wanted their cut, man. They were looking for, but now not only their cut of the taxes that I didn't pay, but now they're looking for penalties interest, fines, and basically it's to the tune of $47,000. Yeah. So I'm thinking, man, what do I do now? You know, I'm poor. I'm a freelance engineer. I'm just barely scraping by. How am I going to come up with $47,000? You know what I mean? Well, anyway, long story short with this, guys, I was able to negotiate it down with the IRS to $37,500, and then they put me on a payment plan. Basically, I called it my Lexus payment, but I didn't have a Lexus, but I was paying for one. Anyway, yeah, I started to do my research, figure stuff out, and you know, I've been running my own business since then, like 23, 25 years now. So I've got it figured out. And this is why I have created this lesson. This is why this is the reason that I've created Learn Pro Recording and LPR Community, just so I can share my experiences with you, you know, share my knowledge, things I've come up with, things that work for me. Hey, they may not work for everyone. This is totally fine. I'm not mad. But it works for me. I have you know, coached other students into running their business in a similar fashion, and they do fine. They're doing great. One guy's doing really well. We'll discuss things later on. I've got some testimonials I'm gonna run by you here in a little bit. Anyway, here's some of the things I want to show you. Some of the things I'm gonna show you exactly how to do. I'm gonna show you how to file and pay your taxes just like the big boys. You know, Walmart, Amazon, whatever. We're gonna talk a little bit more about this in a later publication, a later broadcast, or whatever, later broadcast, like I'm on the radio now, a later podcast. Anyway, pros and cons of registering your business as a sole proprietor or an LLC. Okay, I'm going to show you basically the tricks are how to find tax deductions in things that we do normally every day. Okay, what a tax deduction is in simple terms is that at the end of the year, you've made so much money, now you owe tax on that amount of money. Basically, you can deduct things that you had to buy or pay for in order to do your business. You can deduct these things from the amount of tax that you owe. So you need to find tax deductible items that you can use to deduct your tax, to basically reduce the amount of tax that you owe. This is how Walmart does it, Amazon. This is how they basically don't pay any income tax on the amount of money that they make. That's basically how they do it. They actually have to buy things in order to do their business, and that becomes a tax deductible purchase. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do that. All right, I'm going to show you how to become a legit legal business in wherever you live. I live in California. I work in California, so I understand the California rules. There is actually an extra rule in California where we pay less sales tax on some of the items that we buy for our business. And it's called the production sales tax incentive in the state of California. We're going to discuss that as well, okay? These are some of the, look, I'm just running over a bullet point list of what's actually coming in the course, Your Personal Money Tree, which is coming out hopefully October 1st, the first part of October. I'm trying to get it out by then. What I might have to do is put it out in modules one at a time, like module 1, and then while I'm working on the other one, just to let you guys know for real that that's how it's working. I don't know that I'm gonna be able to get the whole thing done by October 1st, but I'm trying. Okay, that's the thing. I'm trying. That's the whole thing. I'm gonna learn how to I'm gonna help teach you how to market your business as a freelance engineer or producer. Okay, that comes in handy. Social media is a big trick. Social media is got a lot to do with it. Also, some tricks to keep your business running smoothly and continuing to grow and get bigger. That's what we're all striving for, my friends. Okay, and what to do when you outgrow where you started. Let's say you started as a sole proprietor and now you've amassed some properties, you bought some equipment, and you've got some assets that you want to protect. So now it's time to move into the LLC version of doing business as sole proprietor. Okay, so we're going to talk about these other things actually in the course. So we'll have that. We'll have all that information there available for you. But for now, just understand, if you want to start out as a sole proprietor, you can move up to an LLC later on. Okay, so we're going to learn how to get clients and keep those clients happy, and keep those clients sending you new clients. This is how this business works. You've got to do a great job for one guy, so that guy goes out and says, "Oh man, this guy does a great job. You should call him." And then that guy's going to call you, and so on and so on and so on. That's how it works. All right, y'all learn how to prepare for a tax day if you do this as a hobby. if you do this on the weekends, if you're like a weekend warrior that goes out and mixes live and gets paid for it, there's even if you have a day job, man, you're a W-2, W-4 guy, employee kind of thing, they're taking taxes out of your check. I'm going to show you how to take less taxes out of your check at your regular job and then offset that with your business. Okay, there's so much involved. It's getting ridiculous. Okay, I mean, look, here's some other things too. You know, you could hire a consultant to help you with registering your business. You can hire an attorney to help you with the LLC paperwork. You can hire a marketing team to help you with your advertising. You can hire an accountant to help you with all the money and the paying the bills and all. Yeah, you can hire a tax guy to help you at tax time. Dude, this stuff gets super expensive and it's always super stressful. And I feel unnecessary. If it's just you doing work and making some money. When you're a sole proprietor, it's just you doing work and getting paid. That's it. So it should be relatively simple. You shouldn't have to hire all these other people, you know, to help you get your business going and get it growing. It should be easy if you know how. And that's why I'm here, man. I'm here to help you and show you how. I'm here to coach you and show you exactly how this stuff gets done, okay? I'm going to offer you a simple solution to starting and running your own freelance business as an audio engineer or a producer. You could be a live engineer. You could be a recording engineer, a mix engineer. And listen, here's the deal, too. I'm pretty confident that this stuff's going to work for you as it has worked for me for the many years that I've been doing it. I am so confident that I feel like I can offer you a full 100% money back guarantee. You don't like this stuff? Let me know. I'll give you money back. Okay? Look, it only costs $7 a month to become a member of Learn Pro Recording. I'm just saying, it ain't a lot of money to start with. So, but you know, if you feel like you sign up and you're not getting what you want out of it, you let me know. I'm gonna give you $7 back. It's real simple. There's nothing to it. You know what I mean? So, hopefully, look, y'all gonna get something out of it, and hopefully you feel like it's worth way more than $7, and you feel like I'm just giving this stuff away, because that's kind of what I'm doing. All right. So, I got some people have asked me questions a lot about this kind of stuff. So I wrote down a couple of the questions, all right? One of the questions is, will I get in trouble with the IRS if I do my own taxes? Oh, absolutely not. The only time you're going to get in trouble with the IRS is if you don't do your taxes or you don't follow the rules of their tax rules. There are laws regarding taxes and how taxes are done, and you should follow those. Okay, so I'm not telling you to not pay your taxes. I'm just telling you that I'm going to show you ways so you don't pay as much tax, okay, because we're going to own our own business. And when you own your own business, there are rules separate and different for people who own a small business than regular Joes that go to work 9 to 5, okay? So another good question that I've gotten on my social media is can I keep my day job and still be a freelance business owner? Oh, absolutely, yes, please do. If your day job is paying your rent, paying your bills, and feeding the family, you might want to hold on to that until you get to a point where your weekend job or your extra job is kind of taken over. And if you put more percentage of your time and effort into your business, it will grow and blossom into something bigger and better than your actual day job. Okay, so there are some jobs I've heard. There are some employers that I've heard, they kind of frown on people doing side jobs, basically. That they feel like that maybe you're going to take some information that they have given you at your work, at your 9 to 5, and you're going to use that on the weekend to make your own money. So just check with your HR department and see if they have that moonlighting law or rule in their guidelines of when you got hired and you just signed it. You know what I mean? Check your moonlighting law with your moonlighting rule with your HR department, just in case. All right. Here's another question. How hard is it to start your own business? Is it super involved with lawyers and accountants? Oh no, this is the easy part, man. There's actually, you can do this online now. You just do it online. You give them your, you fill out the form online, pay the fee. You're done. You're a small business. Hello. It's pretty simple. I'm gonna show you how all that works. All right. You can even start doing that right now in your new home office. Yeah, we're gonna get deep into that in the lesson in the course. So get ready for that. This says I've heard that you work a lot more when you own the business. Is this a real thing? It can be. Look, this is kind of the programming that we all have, man. We're all kind of programmed to do certain things at a certain way in a certain time. And you know, the normal 9 to 5 programming is that you go to work on Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and that you get weekends off, you get holidays off, you get a couple of weeks off in the summer, take your family out to the Gulf of Mexico, go do some deep sea fishing, whatever. Okay, but yeah, that's look, when you work for yourself, the tendency is to, work a lot, because it feels like the more you work, the more you make, the more you can feel like you can relax. But then you can't relax, because if you feel like you're going to relax, then you feel like you're going to miss some work. Some of us actually have this thing where it, like for myself personally, it's hard for me to sleep sometimes, because when I'm asleep, I'm feeling like I'm missing something, or I could be doing something that's going to make me more work, make me more money, get me more work. And so I kind of feel like I'm missing out, and I don't sleep well. This is just, it's a natural thing that we have built in, and you got to try to maybe avoid that. There are some other things which I'm going to give you in the course of how to actually not work as much and yet make more. By not working as much as we're working now, you could actually make more money by working less. Okay, and that's the goal, I'm sure, with everyone, is that you want to be able to work less and make more, so you can actually live more. And like my friend Graham says, you can give more. Okay, so there's just, that's a real thing, man. Our goal is to want to work less and make more, so that we can enjoy life more, man. Play with them kids. Let's go on a vacation on a Tuesday, just because it's a random Tuesday. Hey, let's not work today. Let's go to the beach. Whatever. Let's get that done. So, hey, how long is my money back guarantee good for? Simple question. It's a simple guarantee, man. If you feel like you ain't getting what you wanted out of this, I'm going to give you your money back. It's that simple. I just want y'all happy. I want you happy, and I want you learning this stuff so you can break out of that 9 to 5 turnstile y'all are in, that everybody's in. And this is just simple programming that we've all seen and grown. We're kids. We grow up, and that's kind of all we see. We see our parents go to work. We see our grandparents go to work. We see our friends, our neighbors go to work every day. And that's what we've always been seeing. Schools are set up that way. You go to school at a certain time, you get out of school at a certain time, and they're programming you for the work world. That's what they're doing. And break out of that. We have to learn how to break out of that. Okay. So here's a couple of testimonials of people that I've worked with. Junior says, I've been working for myself for the last 11 years. I'm to the point now where I can spend more time with my family and have more time to do things like take vacations and spend more time working on his music as himself. That's what he says. Colby stopped by here the other day. I hadn't seen Colby in a while, but he just happened to be in the neighborhood, and he stopped in and he said, I just wanted to thank you for all the guidance and support that you've given me over the years. I'm happy and working as a freelance audio engineer. I can pick and choose with whom and when I want to work. Colby stopped by. He was going to buy me lunch, but I was busy. I couldn't go. I'm kind of sorry I missed that. Colby, if you're ever in town, stop in again, man. We'll do that lunch thing. Vanessa says, I've been working at a great company doing live audio full time, and I'm working on my own music and recording and mixing and releasing songs on my own production company. One of her songs just got placed in a movie, and I also got a refund from the IRS this year. Vanessa's doing great. We definitely stay in touch with Vanessa. She's actually right down the street from us, working at a audio rental company, and we kind of deal with them sometimes, all right? Another engineer that I worked with, probably that I coached about 10 or 11 years ago, he quickly quit his 9 to 5 day job. He worked at a bank, okay, and he started his own small business as a sole proprietor. Now he owns his own studio, which is now an LLC. He's also an employer. He actually he's got 4 to 5 people that work for him. So he's actually growing into a thing where he needs assistance, and he actually pays these people as employees. But he also has 4 Grammys and multiple gold and platinum records. He's very well known and very well respected as a mix engineer in the hip-hop R&B community in Los Angeles. I'm proud to say that I'm the guy that helped him grow into that. So I'm really proud of that dude. He's doing really well, okay? So listen, I'm going to be wrapping up here in a second, but here's what I want you guys to do right now. I want you to go down right now into the description. I know we're probably listening to this, watching this on YouTube. Go down in the description right now. There's a button there that says lprcommunity.com. Click that button. I want you guys to go get signed up right now. Okay, just go get signed up. Like I said, man, if you find out later it's not for you, I'm gonna give you your $7 back. It's simple. 100%, man. I'm not here for your money. I'm just here to help you guys grow and become the audio engineer, producers, and working in the music industry as you want to, as you like to. I'm going to give you the tools that you need right now. So go down right now and click that button, man. Get signed up, and let's get to work. Okay. Here's some of the things you're going to get with the membership. Okay, like I said, the membership's only $7. Here's some of the things you're going to get. You're going to get access to all our content, such as this publication. I'm actually going to make this a PDF, a downloadable PDF. I'll have it on the website. You guys can just download it so you can see what I'm seeing on the screen over here, okay? You're going to get access to our, we try to do a monthly masterclass. We haven't yet done one this month. We just haven't we haven't really come up with anything that we want to do. So we're going to get to that for sure. We usually pick one particular subject that people are talking about in the community, and we'll discuss it as a group. And you guys can ask questions, you can comment, you can, whatever, man. We're just going to talk about one particular item, and we discuss it. It's like, we're just going to learn some stuff. We do a monthly group coaching session, which is really similar to that, except we pick something that has to do with audio and mixing and building and growing and things like that. And we coach on that. Okay. So, again, it's live. So you guys can if you have questions or comments or whatever, you can come in. One-on-one coaching. We're making the sign up on this really simple. Coming this month or the end of this month, September, or the beginning of October, we're going to actually have a link on the website where you guys can just come in and book yourself on my calendar for a private coaching session if it's needed. Okay, so that's going to make life really simple once we get that feature installed onto the platform, okay? We do these live streaming events. All about recording and mixing tutorials. I just did one last week. You guys may have seen it. I put up a couple of cameras and mic'd up the drums and got ready for a drum session. That drum session came out great, by the way. Those guys really enjoyed the sounds that we got. So any comments that you guys and helping me out with that, I appreciate it. Okay, dude, you get this. The weekly podcast comes to you every Sunday. All right. Every Wednesday we do a weekly blog post, which is I'm kind of trying to define the blog post and what to do with it. I'm still kind of putting it together. If you guys have any suggestions on what you'd like to see on the blog post, maybe we take one piece of equipment and we break it down and talk about how it works and why it works and how to use it and how to plug it in, stuff like that. I don't know, whatever y'all want. Y'all just let me know. Go down in the comments right now on YouTube. Even if you guys aren't members, you're watching on YouTube, go down and comment. Let me know what you want to see on the blog post. And we'll do that. Okay, I'll get it done. You get constant free content as it becomes available. Man, a couple times a week, I'm putting stuff up on the website for y'all. I'm giving you links to free plugins or links to a sale at Sweetwater on a great microphone or something. I'm sharing with you. We're sharing in the community. We're sharing outside the community. We're sharing for free on YouTube. Y'all just don't know what you're missing by not being a member. So go right now, sign up. Click that button that says LPR Community right below me here. Get signed up. Let's pay that $7 and get going, people. We got a lot to talk about, lots to do. All right. There was now the note says talk about the LPR community. I just did. So again, this is the LPR community is kind of our this is where I get a lot of the ideas, because it's kind of like a private Facebook group, but it's not Facebook, so we don't have to deal with the Facebook regulations or the ads and all that stuff. It's just us. It's just all of us in there, and it's very private. Okay, so like I said, man, if you guys have questions or comments or concerns, you can message me privately from the community, or you can just make it public and everybody can see it, and you can talk to other members. You can share items, you can share plugins, you can share. Well, don't share plugins, because that's not legit. It's not real. There's tons of free plugins which we share. Okay, so let's not do that. But you guys can share plugin settings, templates for Pro Tools or Logic or whatever DAWs we're using. The community is an awesome place to be. Once you guys sign up as a member, after you go down and click the LPR community button, right now, go ahead, then it takes you and it gives you access to the community. first thing you should do is go into the community and introduce yourself. There's a tab there that says introduce yourself. Please go introduce yourself. Let us know who you are, what you do, where you're from, how you do it, whatever. We just want to yell at you and go, hey. So, there's that. So come on into the community and let's have a great time with that. You can ask questions, comments, whatever it is you want. Oh, hey, this month, man, September up through September 30th, I'm giving away a course. If you guys sign up between now and September 30th as a member, pay the $7, you get our flagship mini course. It's called The Basics of Signal Flow, which is a $47 value. You're getting that absolutely free. I'm just handing it to you. Okay, it's a great little course, man. It starts off with the basics, signal flow going from point A to point B to point C. Then it gets into the patch bays, how patch bays are wired, how they're configured, why they're configured that way, why they're wired that way. Then it goes into a hybrid mix, showing you how to come out of a computer through your interface onto an analog console, so you can actually mix in the real world if you have access to such things, because that is awesome. Okay, there's a huge difference in how things sound when you do it that way, and it's just an awesome way. I personally really like to feel knobs and faders on my hands when I'm actually mixing. And then, dude, you get this like this low end punch. Somehow the computer just doesn't have it. Yeah, you can try to emulate it and make it happen, but somehow the computer just don't do it. Compared to the analog, it just doesn't do it. I think in the lesson there's actually a download that you guys can listen to, and it was a test of a mix that we did. One was strictly in the box, one ran out of the box into the master fader on the console, and then the other one ran out of the box, the computer, as stems onto the mix bus, then the master bus, then back into Pro Tools. And dude, I gotta say the difference is amazing. You can even hear it on you probably even hear it on your phone, the difference in the sonic values that are there with the analog signal path. So yeah, go enjoy that, man. It's gonna be awesome. Like I said, y'all sign up between now and September 30th, you're gonna get that course for free. You're saving $47. So you are already getting 8 months worth of the LPR membership in the form of a free course. So get it done. Get down there and get it done. Hey, listen, I think my time is up. I'm going to have to get up out of here. I have to do some edits on this one. You guys are going to notice a couple of edits. I try not to have edits on my thing, but I was trying to do two things at once, read and talk. It's sometimes difficult for us simple people. You know what I'm saying? So, no, look, just enjoy the podcast. Enjoy your Sunday. Have a great time. Listen, be safe. Get out there. Be funny. Get out there and grow your business, man. Let's make music make you money. Come on, this is the fun stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna get up out of here. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.